everybody, Paul Chin Jr. here from Serverless Guru at reInvent 2024. I'm at the Builders Fair, my absolute favorite section of the expo, and I just came across something pretty interesting. It says, comic book fans, boom, bam, draw your jam. Jiri is gonna explain to us what this is.
Yeah. Hey, hi everyone, my name is Jiri. I am a part of the solution architect team from India. So this is the app which we created, with basically what it does is it turns your doodles into comic strips. So suppose let me draw a house, okay? And then I do an interpret drawing. What we do is we use Amazon Bedrock to interpret this image. We are using Claude 3.5 V2 model. And if you see here, the house comes alive, embarks on a magical neighborhood adventure. So it's very creative how a child would interpret it. And then we select, let's say, a style. We select how the story tone should look like. Let's say I want it to be magical. And after that, these are the basic inputs which you have given. What we do is we use Amazon Bedrock Anthropic again to generate a story outline. That one sentence now is converted into a story, which is like with a beginning, middle, and an end. And after the story is generated, you see that Lucy is a main character. What we do at the next stage is generate the character description, how Lucy will look like, what age she is, what her shoes, what her outfit is. And we want it to be as descriptive as possible so that the characters are consistent across the comic strip. So let's see at the architecture diagram. So after the character ideation stage, we want it to do a panel. What we do is basically take that one story, and since it's a comic strip of 8, what we do is split that entire story into per panel wise. Every panel will have a speech bubble, what the main character would say, what the caption is, what the main character is doing, whether it's a zoom in image or whether it's a full length image. And after that, what we, at the end, so if you see here, these are all the panel descriptions, the dialogues are also there. And towards the last, what we do is generate diffusion prompts. Till now, everything was a text-based LLM, but we want an image to be generated, so we have to pass all the prompts and everything to generate to an image-based model, and these are the diffusion prompts. So we ask Anthropic to create the diffusion prompts and pass it to Comfy UI. So Comfy UI is basically a pipeline. It's an open source software, and at the end it generates an entire comic strip for us. So if you see, it's Lucy's flying house adventure. So we draw a house, and then it's a house adventure. This is the original doodle, and you can download your comic. And yeah, the applications of is mainly towards advertisement. So you can just have an idea, and then the entire idea can actually, you can develop a POC prototype, showcase it to your customers. You can do a video out of it as well from a doodle, and then you can have, suppose your kids, it can actually be something fun for your kids as well. You can take their pictures, turn it into a comic strip. You have a lot of kids drawing, art drawing, which they do in art class. What you can actually do is take a photo of it, make it in a comic strip, gift it to them, so it'll be fun. Yeah.
Awesome, Jiri, thank you so much. I'm gonna try to draw something. I think let me think. I'm gonna draw our cloud guy. So our logo and like our mascot. So we can get in here. I'm gonna draw a little cloud guy. Oh man, Madison's gonna be so mad at me. I'm like not very good at this cloud guy. But you know, we'll give it a shot.
Let's see how it interprets.
Let's see what it interprets it as.
Maybe a tree more than a cloud.
Happy Cloud, it actually did it. It said happy cloud character discovers legs and embarks on a journey across the sunny sky. So it was able to see my cloud guy. So we're gonna hit continue, and let's pick a mood. Animate. Oh yeah, this one, Wizard Vintage. This is definitely us, and we're gonna go magical. Or is it only one?
Yeah, it's just one.
It's just one. All right, we're gonna go magical. And we're going to generate, and it's going to take a few minutes to do it. So is this application running locally, or what was the diagram, the tech stack for it? Because I saw you said Comfy UI's on top of it.
We host the Comfy UI on
Okay.
SageMaker.
Okay.
And then Amazon Bedrock. We just make Amazon Bedrock calls for the backend.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah.
Front end is hosted on an EC2, but we can host the front end on Amplify. We can host the front end on Amplify. Front end can be done any place. We are just hosting it for EC2. But yeah, it's a lot on just Bedrock calls, back-to-back Bedrock calls. And we're using a Flux model, but with the launch of Nova or with the launch of Stable Diffusion 3, we can actually try out with those models as well.
What was the development process like for this? Like when you came up with the idea and you were building it, like what I found with AI tools is that it moves surprisingly quickly. How have you found it?
It does. In terms of the comic model, in terms of the image models, we found it really difficult to fix one particular image model. There was Titan as well, there was Stable Diffusion, there was Flux. We saw that Flux had a lot of open source community, and they did a very rapid development in terms of the styles which you see, right? These are actually style LoRa's, which we actually used from open source. It's just a LoRa. And then, yeah, Flux had a good community, so we stuck to Flux, but it's rapidly evolving, yeah.
You know, what I find very interesting between this year and last year, because last year we also had AI stuff, and in the Builders Fair, people were adding it in, but this year I really feel like the developers have figured out how to really constrain the outputs to give it something very specific. And so we've got actual results here, so we can come over here and take a look at the results. This is our dancing adventure with the fluffy cloud. It says Sarah, and then a magical cloud reveals itself, and then they go on an adventure. Oh, he's a little angry. But yeah, I guess he starts out okay, but then becomes angry. But he says he feels wonderful.
Yeah.
So this is a little weird, but you know, it's fun. So thank you so much, Jiri. Appreciate you being here, and have a great day.
Thank you.
All right, bye. All right, that's it. We made a comic.